And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Willis. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Willis. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory, look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
1st and goal at the 1. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is going to lose yardage here. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Fourth down, Willis. This is caught. It's Woods. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They go play action with Willis. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Lawrence. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Etienne. He is going nowhere in a hurry, as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point safely through, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line, as he's dropped at the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage, or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yes. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Hey, back us. Hey,
they'll bring a receiver in motion right. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. Slant route. He's got Dobbs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence, he'll drop this one off with ETN. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again to throw. Willis on 2nd down. Going deep here for Watkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Hey, hey, keep sit. Hey, hold it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Momentum, might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe Momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Get ready. Bravo. Hey, high 7. Hey, exit.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Pryor has it complete. And he is going to have the Jaguars 1st down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th.
Go. Hey, you. Yeah.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Romeo Doubs, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good, and that makes it 21-8. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 15. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Wahoo! Hey, Alpha! Hey, Delta! Hey, G6! Hey, Orbit! Yep.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, high 7! Hey, exit! Hey!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Looking at your fighter. You got bombers. You got bombers. X3. 283 bombers. 6-6. Bullet high.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
54, weak. Look at me. Go. Hey, Echo. Go. Hey, dude.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Willis now off of play action. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans. Now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Succop. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it. A lot of work to get to the 1st down marker. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with ETN. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28.
Hey, Joker! Hey,
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
61, back. Hey,
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start. Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Etienne up the middle. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Etienne once more. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Hey, back. Go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in. Down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Romeo Doubs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but and that's caught inside the 35. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
He's up to the 20. There he goes, up the right sideline. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 80 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, here comes Swift. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Willis, fourth down, has to have it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second down, here's Willis. And it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Third down throw incomplete as well.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Willis, gotta have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Right back to the air again with Willis. And this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Well, now they'll try the end around. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Willis to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. In this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Jaguars, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston.